The following contents are legal theory, not to be misconstrued as statements of fact. I do not consent to Rock Nation, nor any of its associates or legal representatives to use any elements of this video as exhibits or evidence in any legal actions or filings. Man, look, your boy DJ Akademiks might have just gotten himself in a whole lot of trouble, but who would have known that the person that got him taken down is himself? So as you may already know, DJ Akademiks was recently deposed in the Megan Thee Stallion case with a blogger by the name of Milagro. Now in a deposition, they can pretty much ask you anything, but you do have a Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate yourself. Now, even though Milagro's lawyer was there and present, DJ Akademiks did not have a lawyer present, and he kept answering questions that he did not have to answer. However, when you make statements in a deposition, they have to be truthful because you're under oath. Now, one of the individuals that the lawyer asked DJ Akademiks about was a guy by the name of George. He goes by Grand Wizard. That's his online moniker. And Akademiks did not have to answer any questions about George because he was there for Milagros. So to understand why I believe Ak may be in some hot water, I want to play you this clip.
So he said to me, he said, Ak, he says your Akademiks TV page. He says, I know it's ran by that Grand Wizard chat. He said, bro, I hired a private investigator. We know everything about him. We know where he lives. He tells me the guy government name. He tells me the location where he lives. He says, Ak, honestly, if he's like, because I don't know you to be talking about his chick or his kids or whatever, but if you could get that page to chill, it would prevent us from doing something. He's talking about Grand Wizard. That was the conversation. They told me Grand Wizard's full name. So that's what he said to me. Okay? Anthony acknowledged that they put a PI to figure out who ran the page, who they are, where they live, what they do.
So that clip was uploaded in July to Akademiks' Academy account. Now, if you listened closely to what was said, Akademiks said that they confirmed Grand Wizard's full name, his address, and other pertinent information about Grand Wizard. So after hearing that, I then want to play this for you, and you're going to tell me what was the mistake that Akademiks made.
Mr. Allen, I did have a couple more questions about the Grand Wizard chat account. I think this morning you told me that you don't know the individual who runs that account. Is that what you said this morning?
I think you've also taken that out of context. Knowing meaning, have I spoke to him? Yes. Do I know his government name and have I met him? No. Do I know his government name and have I met him? No. What? Do I know his government name and have I met him? No.
Will you keep quiet?
If Ak ever goes down, y'all all go down with me because I hold no secrets for nobody.
Okay. And then the next question was, who is Grand Wizard, right? And you told me under oath that you didn't know who ran that account, correct?
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm going to go against my very high-priced attorney's advice today.
Interact with the individual who runs the Grand Wizard chat account.
He was a huge supporter of mine, going back for probably over 10 years.
Oh, man. So you mean to tell me you've known a guy for 10 years, and yet Anthony knows his name, his address, and other details about this individual, but you're telling the lawyer under oath that you don't know who Grand Wizard is? I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I figured out who Grand Wizard was years ago. All right, he lives in Australia. He's Filipino. All right, like I said, I can say George, right? I don't think that's doxing him by saying his first name is George. I'm not going to give you his last name. But if you're going to tell me that I know this information and yet Akademiks, who's known this guy for 10 years, doesn't, then okay. All right, that's what y'all want to believe. You know, did Ak just get himself in a whole lot of trouble? Did he perjure himself? I'm not saying that he did. I'm just asking questions, okay? This is a theoretical video. I'm not making any statements of fact here, okay? But the other way that they set Ak up is that, you know, the way to get Ak to talk is to try to get him to be quiet. You try to silence him. So I think that was a play. All right. I think the reason they showed the screen with them saying, dang, can Ak just shut up, is because they knew he was going to see that, and that was going to trigger Ak into talking even more, especially when he had his drink with him. Okay. We don't know what he was drinking on, but you know, Ak has a habit of, you know, getting excitable in moments like this, okay? Especially when, you know, he may have a nice little drink with him, okay? Like I said, I don't know what was in his drink. Maybe he was drinking vitamin water, I don't know. But as you saw, Ak just opened himself up to a whole lot of possible issues by making statements he did not have to make. All right, so yeah, man, yo, pray for your boy Ak, man. I don't know what he's going through, but should have definitely had a lawyer with him at this deposition to tell him to, hey, chill out, Ak. You know what I'm saying? You're saying too much right now, big dog. Chill out. You're only here for Milagros. You shouldn't be answering questions about Nicki Minaj. You shouldn't be answering questions about Grand Wizard. All right, you should have just said, I plead the fifth. That's it. But anyway, man, yeah, it's your boy Goat. I'm out. Peace.